I just read an amazing new book called Made in Japan by Akio Morita, the life story of the founder of Sony. So I had to go to his home because I found out there's actually a family home and a museum. So I went there outside of Nagoya, and it was incredible. So after he died and his wife died, the daughter was cleaning out the home and saw these beautiful memorabilia that highlighted the amazing life the two of these people had together as he traveled around the world. And she took his original briefcase that he used up to the time that he died and all the cool things that he had, including like a Swiss utility knife and all the little things he did to develop ideas, his schedule, his pens, everything. It was just so outrageous. And then the family is 15 generations. They have something called a kura house. These are kura houses. These are storehouses where all the family treasures that have been collected over the centuries. It's just unbelievable. So 15 generations back from the Edo period, they were in the sake business. And so these are all the treasures that they collected as a family. And they built two kura houses, one to keep the records because they were actually like tax collectors at one point. They collected rice was paid as a tax, and one was all the records of all the taxes they collected. And this is an example of the record books that were kept during the Edo period. And this entire kura house is filled with these old records. And the other one is family treasures and heirlooms, toys that the kids played with, furniture and things like that. Just incredible. And nobody was there, just me and the curator. And it was so fascinating. So after we finished into the kura houses, he showed us actually the door system, how it worked real quick. And that is for rats. So when the doors open, they have this slanted board that slips in so a rat can't sneak in there really quick and eat things up. So that was very, very interesting the way that all works. And then after we finished with the curator of the kura houses, we went into the main museum. Now, the main museum was just spectacular as well. It had his original dining room set up in here, and then it looked on to the family gardens and the original house, which is right next door. And you're allowed to walk through the gardens of the original family home. So they were pretty wealthy because they were business people in the sake business, and they have all the memorabilia. And I didn't know this about Akio Morita, and he's always been one of my heroes, is he was a big sports person, including windsurfing. He was into water sports and scuba diving and tennis and a big skier, all the same kinds of things that I like to do. I found that very, very interesting. Then after we finished the museum and the home tour, we went down the street to the original sake factory for the Morita family. Remember, 15 generations. And in there, they had additional memorabilia from Akio Morita and his wife as they traveled all over the world because they were very big jet setters and they worked with a lot of famous musicians, including Michael Jackson. They had a whole tribute to Michael Jackson in the original museum where Michael Jackson actually regularly went to Akio Morita's home in Tokyo and never brought his bodyguards inside the house. They had a very close relationship, and as Akio Morita had a stroke, Michael Jackson did a beautiful recording for him, and they had that recording playing that helped Akio recover from the stroke. Just a beautiful, beautiful place. And check out this license plate. I really dug this one. Look at this. So they come in, Akio Morita, 15th generation, 1-5. And then in this display case, they had all the Time magazines. He was always on the front of Time magazine with Cyndi Lauper, who was one of the recording artists with Sony Records. Remember, Sony was also big in the music industry, and that's, I believe, the relationship with Michael Jackson. But what a man, what a time, what an experience. We're so lucky to be inspired by Akio Morita.